So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a Goodwill video. You're going to see some footage from two stores, and then I'm going to come back here. I'm going to tell you a little bit of the story of why I haven't posted Goodwill footage in a while, and then I'll do the haul. So let's get out there and let's get into some stores. Let's look around for a little while. Let's come back here and talk about it. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
And I love DVDs, right? I like to be about a decade behind everybody else, you know? So I'm just now getting into them. And it's a good time because they're cheap, right?
So yeah, we're going to get into some DVDs. I don't know, maybe a Blu-ray or two. You never know. This Goodwill, this wall is long. Jesus. Let's get in here and see what we can find. And this footage is a little bit old. Yeah, it looks like DVDs. It says $2, but it, you know, some of them could be half price, depending on what the color of the week is. That's one of the worst diehards there is. Oh, I thought that might have been a 4K there. Oh, look, we got Marmaduke. Hop, Frozen, Alvin. Nothing I want. What is this? An audiobook? Oh, wow. So we'll just scan the shelves real quick. So I remember I couldn't find that Snoopy Charlie Brown Christmas Tales anywhere. It was in the Walmart $5 bin. People were finding it everywhere. Saving Santa. Super Size Me. Driving Lessons. Huh. Never heard of that. Might have to check that out. Oh, well. Yeah, the disc is in there. I'll check and see if it's shredded or not. A lot of these obviously are. Goodwill. There's Die Hard 2. Hey, The Good Son. I thought I had that on Blu-ray and I didn't, so maybe I'll pick that up. Got Rudy. What in the world? You can find anything up in here. Got some Buffy there. What's that? 6 movies. Got some Feifel there. I bet those kids' movies are shredded, scratched up. We'll look at them. What is this? Animal Friends. I remember getting that. I found that in the Walmart $5 bin. Fortunes of War. Mr. Popper's Penguins. Got some Dumb and Dumber. No Way Out. So what's down here? Take a closer look. No clue what that is. This is a Liberty University country, so there's always a lot of religious stuff. Hey, a Dean Martin Celebrity Roast. That's sealed. Definitely might pick up something sealed there. Frank Sinatra. Even if I didn't want it, my dad might like it. Look, another one. Best of Dean Martin. So anything I pick up and pull to the side, if I don't end up getting it in the haul, it's because it's shredded, you know, scratched all to hell, as most stuff is. A sealed Black Beauty snapper case. Printing money up in here, man, with snappers sealed. Just kidding. They got a lot of DVDs, but nothing great. Point Pleasant. I remember getting that a long time ago at like Big Lots. The complete 7th season of Heartland. Oh God, I can't go down that rabbit hole, then I'll have to get 6 other seasons. Vacation.
Well, up and at 'em. We're here.
What else they got? The Tooth Fairy, The Love Guru. Got a Clint Eastwood set. Alright, well, I'll give it a once over, another glance through. See if I can find anything. But I think I'm going to at least go to one more Goodwill store after this one. But yeah, I'm going to go into several, so you might see another store in this video. Yeah, this is obviously later, but I did go into another Goodwill, so we'll go into a second one here. And we'll see what they got. What is this? Grey's Anatomy complete 5th season. There's a triple pack of movies, triple feature. This store has a smaller selection, but they also tend to have the worst condition DVDs and Blu-rays in here, man. From Prada to Nada. Got a little section of Blu-rays. The Campaign Over Alaska. I think I got that in here last time I was in the store. It had several copies of it. Are You Being Served? Hey, that's an old Anchor Bay title. That might be a win. Hopefully the disc isn't scratched out of hell. Down and Derby. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Warner title. Might take a look at that. The Girl Can't Help It. Might definitely have to check that one out. Because I can't help it. Waka Waka Waka. 7 mini movies. What's up on this next set of shelves? As you can see, selection isn't as much in here, but they got them divided into 2 areas. Elf Buddy Musical Christmas. Hey, The Mirror Cracked, another Anchor Bay title. Agatha Christie. Might have to pick that up. What's over here? Southland, the complete 1st season. Another Grey's Anatomy. There's the 2nd season, uncut. What would be uncut on Grey's Anatomy? Got some ABCs. Napoleon Dynamite. Well, I got a lot of this stuff. Wolf of Wall Street. That's cool. Oh well. I got that on 4K. Tommy Knockers. I have to check that out. Is that worth anything? I have to look it up. That's to Chris Farley. I'm not going to just buy stuff in here to try to trade or resell just to make $1 or $2. I'm not doing that anymore, just so you know. Can't Hardly Wait is an awesome movie. I did get that anniversary like 4K. Where the Fern Grows and 9 other family classics. Got a little Opie Cunningham on the cover there. I might have to check that out. Jeepers Creepers. Showdown in Little Tokyo. Snapper Case. Might have to check that out. What's down here? See if I can bend down. Some Seasons of Psych. I've got that whole series. And season 1, the very beginning of Seinfeld. The Ultimate Gift. Don't know what that is. Season of Frasier. I've got that on Blu-ray now. That's kind of cool. The 4th season. See, they're a little more on the seasons. They're like $4 on some of those. There's a quadruple pack of romantic comedies. A quadruple pack of comedies. Cop and a half. Hey, Dogma. That's supposed to get a 4K. Is that DVD worth anything anymore? Burn Notice. And more Burn Notice. The Office. All this is stuff I already have. Django. Snoopy and Friends. Hey, that's sealed. That might be cool. It's got a reunion on it. Cast reunion. Might have to check that out. Pursuit of Happiness is good. Live Free and Die Hard. That's a very underrated Die Hard movie. If you watch it, though, make sure you watch the unrated version. Got The Cable Guy. Another underrated movie. How I Met Your Mother. I remember getting all those seasons in Goodwill. So look, there's that Dogma. It's missing a disc, so definitely wouldn't be worth picking up. So that goes back on the shelf. Exit Wounds. A Snapper. Oh, damn, shit, I'm dropping everything. The Young and the Dead. What in the hell? And HBO. Oh, man, that looks nasty.
That's nasty.
I'm going to have to clean my hands when I come out of this store. Rise and Fall of ECW and some Mick Foley. I got both of those. Bang Bang. And some seasons. They got Smallville, they got Seinfeld, they got True Blood. I have all that stuff. The Bachelor. Look, somebody wrote Mom on there. Damn it. Triple pack of movies. Shag. You want to shag now or shag later? Hey, there's a Blockbuster exclusive. I like to get all those. Zach and Mary. We did a watch along on the channel for that, so go back and check that out. Check it out. A little bit more in here than I was expecting. What a Girl Wants, but it's the full screen version. No, thank you. Deep Impact up there. Basic. The Stone Cold Truth. I'm going to have to check that out. Or some more Office. There's a super bit of Charlie's Angels. Hidden Hawaii. Huh. Might have to check that out. Under Siege. Look at there. So, any of these I pull out, I might have to check and see if they're scratched.
That's what she said.
Another good one. You're on fire.
But then you'll see in the haul what I pick. Oh my goodness. So I'm not really seeing much else down here. So let me give this a once over. Here's a 4-pack. And then I'll get home and I'll actually show you what I found in these stores. Let's go. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter. As it says on the sign, JeffMan316 live, because that's me. Usually Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. We meet right here on this channel. Same Jeff Man time, same Jeff Man 316 channel. Yeah, we talk about pop culture, talk about physical media while watching along to a movie. Sometimes even talk about wrestling. So in this video, we're obviously talking about Goodwill. You saw two stores. One, the footage was from a couple months ago. I'd decided at first that I wasn't going to really support Goodwill, and I didn't have a lot of footage, so I wasn't going to put a video out. And then here, it hadn't been that long ago, I did finally go into a couple of Goodwills. I'm going to get into it more in depth in a video soon. There's a reason that I didn't support one of my main local Goodwills. There was some bad news about them and how they handled stuff. I touched on it possibly in an old rant video that I'll link up here. You can watch that, please. You'll get some history of what was going on, and then you can also after that check out probably my next Goodwill video. It's not going to be a hunt. It's going to be some news, a little bit of a rant, and then I'll let you know whether I'm going to go into more Goodwills or not. So then after, like I said, I went into a couple. One of my Goodwills, it just almost gutted their physical media section. They stopped carrying movies, so there was no way for me to even get any footage or any movies to show. But I did go in one, and they had something. So I've got a little bag here. This shit's divided up. I don't remember which movies came from which Goodwill, and then there may have been a Goodwill that I went in and it really didn't have any footage. So I'm going to get into it, and I'm going to show you what I picked up. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. So I think these first few came from the first Goodwill that I did a while back, and they were slowly getting rid of their movies. And there, man, half of the stuff that I picked out and was going to buy was damaged. So luckily, 3 of these were sealed, and the one that wasn't. So the one that wasn't, I went ahead and got the Good Son. You know, I know the Blu-ray of this is a little rare, and I thought I had it. And I looked through my collection, and I didn't. So I was like, well, shit. The next time I find this in the wild, I'm going to buy it. So I went ahead and got the full screen, widescreen DVD of The Good Son. I'll watch it if I like it. I don't even really remember much about it. If I like it, I might try to find the Blu-ray cheap one day. Watch it on Macari or eBay. The next 2 are some Dean Martin DVDs that are sealed. You got the Dean Martin Celebrity Roasts, Man of the Hour, Frank Sinatra. These are factory sealed. This one and then this one. The Dean Martin Variety Show. It's got Goldie Hawn, Dom DeLuise, Anne Margaret. Special edition, it says. This is only 60 minutes. This one is an hour and 40 minutes. So I figured if I didn't like them, I'd give them to my father. And then the last one that I got was a Snapper Case movie, and I'm definitely going to buy all Snappers, especially one that's sealed. So I got Black Beauty. It says this was in basically $5.88 from Walmart. So this Goodwill, at the time, I'm pretty sure I got each of these for $1. So that's pretty good. So in the next one, there was a Goodwill that doesn't have everything that cheap. And from what I remember, I can't. It's been a while. Some of these were half price. So I can't remember if it was the red ones or the blue ones. But it might have been the orange. Some of these I got for half price, so don't look at all the prices on here. But I got this Blu-ray digital of the Disney Saving Mr. Banks, which has Tom Hanks in it, and I don't own this. So that's kind of cool. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. So that's a Blu-ray. I got an exclusive Blockbuster title of Zach and Miri Make a Porno. Did a watch along, and it said of this on the channel. It says the exclusive bonus footage is hilarious outtakes. Does anybody know if that's on the Blu-ray? Because I do have that. It says deleted scenes, outtakes, Seth versus Justin, Part 1, Seth versus Justin, Improvisational Supremacy, Parts 1 and 2. I always like to get these Blockbuster official cases too. So that's a Blockbuster exclusive. It's on the disc, so that's cool. Here's a show that I've never seen. Southland Uncensored. It had to complete first season. Thought I'd give that a shot. Any of these multi-movie sets that are sealed, I always pick these up. I'm wondering if blue might have been. No, I think orange might have been what was half price. So I paid $2 for this. It's got Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer, a bunch of other stuff. I'll show you the back of it so you can look. Where the Fern Grows is the main movie. So there you go. It's a Lassie movie on there too. Snoopy and Friends. I remember seeing this, I think, in the Walmart bin. So I went ahead and got it. It includes Snoopy's reunion, its Flash Beagle, Charlie Brown, and a special feature, a Peanuts voice cast reunion. And that's one of the reasons I wanted it. I don't think I've ever seen that. I wanted to see the cast reunion there. Here's an oldie but a goodie, a Cinema Classics collection from 20th Century Fox. The Girl Can't Help It. I thought this looked kind of cool. It says it's got a comedy, features music by Fats Domino, Little Richard, and the Platters. Jane Mansfield. A rock and roll comedy with class. That just sounds right up my alley for a classic comedy. I love all that old music, and so does my dad. Eddie Fontaine, Gene Vincent, the Platters. That's going to be cool. Okay, 2 of the last 4 are Snapper cases. So I already own these movies on Blu-ray, at least the first one, but I went ahead and got the Snapper case of Under Siege, which includes one of the best nude scenes in the history of the 80s action movies.
So, nipples, huh?
If you guys remember that. Well, not 80s. The 80s or 90s. I think this came out in early 90s. And then the next one is Steven Seagal and DMX and Exit Wounds. I don't even think I have this movie, so I think this would be a... I think I've got a... I think I got a bootleg. Don't tell anybody. And then the last 2 are old Anchor Bay titles. And if I see any of these Anchor Bay titles, I don't give a shit what they are. I buy them. I snatch them up. I used to love these releases. Agatha Christie's The Mirror Cracked. And they used to always include booklets and stuff in their titles. This is widescreen, theatrical trailer, TV spots, talent bios. I miss the good old days of Anchor Bay, finding DVDs and their early Blu-rays in stores. And the last but not least, another Anchor Bay. Are You Being Served? The movie. Are You Free? It's got a widescreen presentation and a theatrical trailer. And that's got the booklet in there too. So, snapper cases, Blockbuster exclusives, Blu-rays, Anchor Bay titles. Lots of good stuff from the Goodwills. Now, like I said, not sure which ones I'm going to support. Watch the next video and you'll understand why I say that. But in the meantime, hopefully you like this video. If you do, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the normal YouTube stuff. I really appreciate the support that you guys give me. If you are a supporter, please make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll know when I post new videos. So I guess that's all for this time, and until I get to that rant video, this has been JeffMan316. I'm your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
I see. Running away, eh? You yellow bastard!